What's your top 3 dating red flags, my G?
That's quite the question.
You know, I've been dating a lot lately.
I
And,
know.
other than that big ass John, all of them went well. I mean, even the big ass John went well.
Before, all
It
right,
went big well.
but before I answer this question, you said that she was a thrower. Like, what do
She
you
was a
mean by
thrower.
that? What do you mean by that?
You don't know what I meant by that? You think I'm kidding. Okay, the track team, okay, they have various sports, right? And then some of those sports are like discus and shot put and like shit you need to have a big ass back for. You
Okay,
understand?
okay.
So I'm
So,
saying that she was rotund.
she had just arm, just
Nigga,
she was brolic.
she could
She
put
could
me
throw
over
you.
her leg. She could do some wrestling moves on me. She could
Damn.
throw me. She could throw me. She could throw me, nigga. She could pick me up. She could grip me up and throw me, bro. Had me looking way worse than Oos. Had Cam, I'll tell you that.
Damn. You ain't call her
And then
back
like,
yet?
fuck, nigga. No, you know what? I ain't gonna lie. Like I was entertaining the idea of taking her to go shoot some pool and shit. Cause I feel like if I go to like a pool hall or a rough type of place, like that'd probably be the best place for her, right? You know what I'm saying? Going there with my fucking bodyguard and shit. Um, but like, I said it and then she was like, oh, da, 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 da. And then I corrected her. Like she was like, oh, we were talking about that place. And then I was like, no, we was talking about that place. And she was like, oh. And I said nothing else in the world. I don't know what the fuck it was. Like I just left it at that. And she knew the vibe. She knew the fucking, she ain't never, you know what I'm saying? She ain't never been with a nigga with this type of motion, bro. Like she was like, she was ecstatic the whole time. Like,
Okay,
made that
she's
bitch feel alive. Sometimes my pop told me that a long time ago. Sometimes you gotta make these ugly bitches feel alive. You know what I'm saying?
hey, it's how it be. You gotta show some love, man. You know what I mean? So
I mean, there be times where people give me attention and I'll be like, what the fuck? I'll be looking around and shit. Like, you talking to me? Like, but you gotta pay it forward sometimes.
yeah, I mean,
You gotta
well,
pay it forward.
that's how it go, man. I mean, but that's the thing. It gets motion, it creates motion. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
you date up, you date down, and
body
then
in
you
motion,
leave it to the next person to do the same.
body in motion stays in motion. You know what I mean? As long as you're active, you know what I mean. You never know. Somebody
Mm.
might decide to get in a gym bag.
This nigga hit us with the physics, the fucking philosophies, the velocities and philosophies.
Hey, it's all of it.
Isosceles,
Velo-
hypocrisies.
So yeah, man, it's all man. Listen, man, it's all mental, as as Rick used to say. So you know what I mean. So,
This
but
nigga, he said
you know
it's
what I mean.
all mental.
It's all mental, dog. It's
That
all mental
nigga,
physics. You know what I mean. So, but I guess I don't know. So yeah, to answer your question, I guess three red flags. Well, one, somebody that keeps rescheduling on you and stuff like that. Uh, they don't necessarily, without actually like keep canceling plans or rescheduling things without any plans of actually like rescheduling. They spend time with you. They don't want to spend time with you or looking to actually spend time with you and talk to you.
yeah, I lost one
Just
over that.
keep it moving. You know what I mean? So because
I
that's,
definitely lost one over that.
I mean
That's
that's
a big
not.
one too, because I ain't had a lot. You know what I'm saying? So like, shit,
Yeah, I
nigga.
mean you get so many times to make a first impression, a second impression, or a better impression. The first impression may not necessarily be a best impression, so you want to get your next impression. But if you just keep rescheduling your next impression, then next. But that's that.
Yeah.
Um, two. Um, I don't necessarily know if it should probably just be like a two or a three, but I mean, I guess it's along the lines of how should I say this? Being fake. You know what I mean? There's always a certain
No,
level
so
of
can I say something real quick?
yeah.
All right, nigga. When I just said I lost one over the whole like not showing up or changing plans or da 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 da. Okay, either you just be saying shit that you don't fucking like mean. You dig what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Or you have absolutely no control over your fucking life, right? So to me, it'd be like the first one. And that's exactly kind of falls in line with your second one. which falls in line with the first one, which is you just be saying shit. You don't even be, you be like, yeah, okay, I'm coming. No, nigga, you ain't coming. Stop saying shit like that. Oh, yeah, that's my friend. That's not your fucking friend. Stop saying shit like that.
Motherfuckers acquaintances.
You
Y'all don't even know
motherfucker,
each other's
nigga.
name.
Not, not even that. Like, you just called me yesterday and told me they just ganked you for fucking $150. Fuck you talking about? Dumb shit.
You give
Sorry.
all your friends
I'm not,
150 like
this
that.
is this is purely figurative. I'm not talking about anybody specific.
Nah, that shit sound like real life. This is all.
Nah, I'm just good at acting. I'm,
There we
I'm
go.
fucking I'm young Denzel out here.
Hey,
Uh
but
so go ahead. Go
yeah,
ahead. I hear you though.
yeah, to the second point where it's
Motherfucker,
like
you just beat on saying.
well, no, it's not that, but you know how it is. Like people are just generally fake, or like usually like there's a level of there's a certain thing of like actually having like a curated appearance. You know what I mean? The person that you want to be. You know what I mean? Like you're
Oh, you talking about looks maxing.
nah, well, even that's even part of it too. But nah, just generally just like personality maxing, whatever. Like there's aspirational identity, um,
Yeah.
but the idea,
That's me. That's been me my whole life.
you know what I mean? But but then there's also a level of like aspirational identity versus like the real identity and where they lie. And obviously, like who you aspire to be is actually just more a reflection of who you are. May not necessarily show your shortcomings, but things you want to strengthen and be about. You know what I mean? Which isn't necessarily a wrong thing, but there's a certain level of it where it's just like um, I
Whenever
don't know.
you say I'm working on something and somebody can look you up and down and go, well, you ain't working hard enough, then that's where you need to balance that shit out.
Yeah, I mean, but hey, depends on what you're working on, right? So, but it's got to blend with the two. And then also, I guess another part of it, like the curated personality thing, is like just the regurgitation factor of just seeing things that you see online, or just scripted reactions to things that people say and how people react. Like that to me is just not really something I like. I want kind of
Just
genuine
specifically an
reaction.
online thing, like just
No,
somebody
not
who's
really
like
going
telling on me
online.
online,
Not well that part, but also like, but it's just when
or just
somebody
somebody
says
who
this,
doesn't like
laugh at
maybe have
this, or
intentional like about shit, like being
not.
intentional about shit.
Nah, there's an intention behind it, but I think the intention is more the outcome of the interaction more so than actually like the true interaction within itself. You know what I mean? So it's not necessarily like you're like it's kind of like almost doing like a sales pitch with somebody, right? You know what I mean? Like you're selling, you're working your way through the script, but like the reactions that you're making are kind of a scripted reaction to something more so than actually like your true reaction, and like so that's the thing.
You
So
ever
if
met somebody and you'd be like, you'd be talking to them and shit, and you'd be like, you talk to them, and then you see them talk to somebody else, and you'd be like, this motherfucker curates relationships.
yeah, it's just it's like it's like it's a cross, I guess, somewhere between like code switching, but it's I don't know, it's like mode switching out here. You know what I mean? It's just something completely different there. So and I don't know, to each their own. Some people like that, they can navigate that stuff and things like that, but I don't know. That's not like a big thing for me. As you can see so far with the answers I've given so far, I like value more or less like authenticity and like reality and people being who they should be in themselves and things like that. So I don't know. For me, that's like one of those. It's a flag. You know what I mean? I ain't really into all that. Um, and the third one, I don't know. It's just something for me that's just like it's very superficial. I think people that just like kind of lean more. Oh, where Romeo go? Oh man, Romeo, Romeo, where art thou, you Romeo?